Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It is Real Talk with Reese, and we are up in here getting this energy together. Okay? It was a test, and sometimes I like to test because then I can pass them that I feel good about passing them. We're going to change this energy because someone's slowing us down in the studio. Is in here. No, the energy, that got nothing to do with you. Your show was fire. We gotta change it back around. Pull some of that energy from your show. So anyway, I am super, super, super excited that Real Talk with Reese has went international, baby. We got a super, super awesome guest that I'm going to be speaking with. Um, he is from Ghana, West Africa, and he is on fire. And I'm not saying international because he's from West Ghana. I'm saying international because he really did reach international superstar status. And we're going to talk about that as the show progresses. We're getting ready to get into it. So, is the sun with us right now?
Oh yeah, it's not.
The son is who we have. He is from West Africa, Ghana, West Africa. He started in 1995 with his career. And so, good.
Okay.
Let's say, I just found out they're 5 hours
It's just gonna ring.
ahead of us. So it is now 6:41 p.m. in Ghana. So good evening, the sun. Hey,
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I hear you. How you doing?
By God's grace, I'm doing well, and you?
I am excellent. Glad I woke up this morning.
Thanks be to God.
Absolutely. So I'm super excited. Like I've seen because of Shonda, I've definitely, and she is super things that she's done for you, and I seen some promos. So I actually had saw you, and I was like, oh, he seems like a super interesting artist. And then when I listened to your music, it was a super great vibe. And then okay, so I'm gonna say, looking at your picture, when I look at your picture and I see it, it's like, oh, he ready. He a rap artist. He about this life. But then I've listened to, I subscribe to your page and I listen to some things, and you real deep, the son. You deep about like you are actually like I heard you do like motivational speaking, and you have a great positive message. Tell me a little bit about
She
who
was telling me to be
who the son is.
never abused.
All right, thank you, and thank you to your listeners, and your viewers as well, and the entire team of No Static Radio. I'm very grateful to be here. All right, the son is just a simple person like each and everybody on the street or who is hustling, and the son is single, a musician who does all kind of music like Afrobeat, Lavish Rock, everything. Um, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a sound engineer, a beat producer, and a co-founder of Go Beyond Foundation, which was founded by Ashanda Jacobs. And you know, I do a lot of things. That's it. I teach music, I teach rap, and I groom people up to become a star. And I do video
Wow.
editing as well. Yeah.
That's super awesome. I guess we kind of have that in common. I help people find their purpose in life, so I feel like everybody is a star once they know their purpose, and if you live it, because I can help you know it and find it, you got to live it. But so I guess we go about it two different ways, but that is super awesome. So you help people basically understand their talent, and then you bring it out and take it to the next level.
To what?
Oh yeah. And that's it. There are a couple of guys that I grew up way back when I was in the capital. That's Accra, in Ghana. Because now I'm living in the countryside for 8 years now. A lot of people, and there are upcoming ones too who have groomed, and probably they'll be in the limelight. I just don't want to speak about them. I want them to speak about me whenever the chance is given to them, like I'm also given this chance. So that they can speak that, oh, the son is the person who grew me up, who have taught me so many things to be where I am today.
Wow. So, do you focus more on helping other artists, or you still want to become like? What are your personal goals? Are you like? Are you still trying to become and keep um, growing and planting a seed into your own artistry?
Yeah, I did that and I'm still doing it. But for now, I've paused grooming the guys up to become a star. And now I want to focus on myself because I really think that a lot of people now are saying that the sun, now is your time because you can't sit down idly and be grooming these people up whilst you are sitting down right there because we want to hear your voice. We want you to go international, globally. So I decided that this year I'll promote one of my singles, which is out. It's entitled Omo Niger. That means I'm a Nigerian, but probably I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Ghanaian. Yes. So
All right.
that's the song that I'm promoting now. This year, I just want to focus on myself and make it big.
That and I listened to that. That song is. I saw a lot of people actually posting and dancing and vibing to your song. So I definitely know that it's already a big hit.
Okay.
I was definitely it
We good.
when you play that song. I don't know if you heard this before, but it automatically makes you want to dance. Do people say that all the time?
Yes, it's like any song that I compose or I release, the title of the song becomes my name in town. Every in my neighborhood, all the child has been calling me Elamanawa, Elamanawa. Some people call me Omo Niger. Some people call me Apasato. So all the titles of the songs that I released has become my name. So
Oh,
anybody, yeah. So anybody that listened to the song was like, "This song is very awesome. I want it on my phone. Why can I get it to download?" So the song always keep people going. Anybody that hears the song like tap his feet or dance to the song.
that's what's up. You guys gotta definitely check him out. So I saw that you were had 2017, 18, and 19. You were the hip hop song of the year and at the Ghana Music and Film Awards. That is major. 3 years in a row.
Yeah, even I was selected. I was nominated the following year, but I couldn't win because I wasn't upset about that because sometimes you need to stay back for others to also win. Yeah, so it's God. All those things, all the awards that I've won is from God because the way it happened, actually, I can't tell. I can't really tell that this is what happened and this how come I won the award. So it's God. It's the ways of God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's definitely all over your life right now. That's super awesome. I want to visit. Um, what is the tell me like for my listeners here? Give if we wanted to, if we wanted to, if you could describe the vibe or what Ghana is about. Can you give us a little insight on how you would describe Ghana, West Africa, to someone who's never been there before? Like, what is your um, culture vibe?
Oh, culture vibe. Ghana is a hospitality country, and anytime we see a foreigner, we try to help the foreigner, no matter what. It's like we have that kind of hospitality, taking you up and down. We have a lot of tourist sites, our culture, our culture drumming, our culture dance, and the programs that we do have over here. And sometimes when some people come, because I was once a tour guide to one of an American who visited Ghana. That was way back 2017. Yeah, I think so. When she came, we I took her to some of the tourist site, and she's supposed to leave on the third day. But she was like, I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I can't get enough of this, so I have to extend my day. So she spent about 2 weeks over here before she left. And she
Wow.
when she went away, she showed the pictures and everything to her. Everybody loved her when she came. There are some churches over here who prayed for her. She went to some schools to make some donations, speak to the pupil, and all the students like to interact with them to know more about them. So it's that kind of feeling of hospitality, and the love is there. So anybody that comes to Ghana would like to come the next time.
Wow.
West Side baby.
It's
Hey, West Side baby.
West Side baby.
That is.
Yeah,
I know you already know that, but
You on each other for a while now.
yeah.
that's what's up.
Hmm.
That's what's up. Well, yeah, I'm in good hands. It's gonna be I definitely. You have. I definitely want to play some of your music before we move on. But so, do you? Where do you see yourself in the next? Because I'm not a 5 year, 10 year person. Because I feel like we manifest our life um, daily, and wherever we want to go, we got to live in the now to get to where we need to be. And so, I don't want to go too far advanced, but where do you plan on being? What would you like to be in the next year or two?
Next year, I want to be global.
Global.
Yeah, global. I want everybody to be acquainted with me, like to know. I just want to be famous. In the next year, everybody should know my name, should know my song, and you know, it goes on and on like that. Yeah, that's why I want to be like next year from now. I just want to be famous to go global.
That's what's up, and that's what's gonna happen. And you on your way. I mean, you already earned. It was that 2019 and 2020. You were the best artist of the year, and then with the is it Sickness Radio? So
Yeah,
that's
that's
gonna
it. I
that,
even got a nomination again. I was nominated. That was last week or last 2 weeks for the winter again.
and that's what earned you your international superstar
Yeah,
status. Correct here in the USA.
yeah, yes, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so you are definitely on your way. It's the energy you put into it, and you definitely had the energy to make things happen. Do you have any upcoming events coming up? Any uh tours, anything like that coming up?
Yeah,
Performances?
yeah. I have a performance on Val's Day, but that was a pre-Val's Day. And on the Val's Days too, I have a program. I have a program that is an event, like just to Val's Day is for love, so to go and entertain my fans. So those are the events that I have. I have it on the 13th and on the 14th.
Okay.
All right,
So
but
this month.
concerning the tour, we are planning and arranging for that. That will be an international tour. But we are still working on it. I'm working with Shana Jacobs as my manager so that we can have the international tour. Probably it should be your state, which is Cleveland, first. Then we
Yes.
move on
Ooh,
to
I can't
other
wait.
states. Yeah,
That's what's up. I need to host that event. I'm gonna have to talk to her. I'm hosting it. I'm gonna be your
no problem.
I'm gonna be your hype girl. What's up,
So
Erica?
what's good, brothers? It's Ism. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, and you?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Just ate me a good orange. I'm feeling better. So
But
just wanted to
it's
ask
been
you
a
a couple
while.
things because I ain't get a chance to interview you and nothing like that. I ain't gonna, step on this gorgeous woman's toes.
No,
But
we are family. Let's
we a
go.
family, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to know, man, like throughout your creative process, being an American here, what how do you, can you describe to us what is the process that you go through when you're creating your music, um, as far as the atmosphere that you have being so different.
All right. Thank you. Creating the music. It's like I've been using an application which is called Cubase.
Cubase,
Cubase 5. Yeah, that's what I use to create my music, my songs, and that's
okay,
what I use to produce my beat as well. Some people use FL Studio, which is Fruity Loops,
that's me.
but
I'm on Fruity Loop.
oh, good. That's what I used when I started beat production, but it goes to some time. I want to use the Cubase because it's very complicated, and I want to get more into the complicated one than the easiest one. That's why I switch on to the Cubase. So that's what I use to create my song, and I do the music and do the recording with it. So all the production and everything that comes up, it comes from Cubase. But music is a spirit. So whenever I'm in the spirit, sometimes I'll be sitting and the music comes, and I rush to the studio is just right here in my house. So I just rush into
Okay,
the studio there to
you.
record. Even after I'm speaking to you, I'm sitting in the studio.
I see. You got some monitors, but monitor right there, couple monitors near fields, mid
Mm-hmm.
fields right there. That's what you need
Yep.
too. That's what you gotta have, man. And so, um,
Mhm.
as far as like you said, it just music just comes to you. So do you? So I'm guessing like you don't name a song or write words until you get a beat, or do you get a beat then write the song? Do you name a song? Like, what is your creativity? How does that work as far as an album versus a song? Like, you make a lot of
Yeah.
singles, or do you do albums?
Yeah. The first album was out. That was last 2 years, which was West Side Baby. The title of the song is West Side
Yeah,
Baby.
yeah. I
But
remember
due to
West Side Baby.
Corona, yes, but due to Corona, everything didn't move on well. Everything was deteriorated, but it's all good. Um, I would say that anytime when a beat is given to me, or when I create a beat and I'm sitting there, the song comes. Sometimes the song comes and I come to the studio to create a beat and put a song on it. Sometimes when I feel like producing a beat, I come to the studio to produce a beat. Then later on, I'll sit and be listening to the beat and
Then you
the
cook
song.
up.
Yeah, it just comes up. So sometimes I just get into the booth to record without writing. Sometimes
Okay.
I also write.
So you be freestyling in the studio too.
Sometimes.
Okay. So you do make your beats.
Yeah, I do make my beats.
You made West
And
Side
most of,
Baby?
yeah. So even some of the viral videos that you've been seeing about me, I edited it myself.
Okay. I was just wondering
Yeah.
because that West Side Baby gave me a real West
I want to hear that. I want
American
us to play that.
Tupac feeling. So I'm asking only because I want to know, like,
I'm
do
gonna
you
rap over
inspire
this
by
next song.
American rappers?
Yeah, to be honest, when I started music, actually I don't know who is called Tupac.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I never heard about him. So when I started rapping, doing this kind of rap
That's
thing,
deep right there. We can't go past that.
Right.
Hold on
You
for
just
one
sucked all
second. We
the
gonna
air
go
out of me
back.
for two
We gotta go
seconds.
back to that.
I had to
So
drop down on my knees.
did you say you don't know who Tupac
You
is?
don't know who Tupac is? Machiavelli?
no, actually I'm saying when I started music,
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
got
when
you.
you
when I started,
started.
that was
Oh,
way back.
oh, oh, oh.
That
Okay.
was way back, 88, 1988. Thereafter, I don't know who is called Tupac.
Tupac wasn't even Tupac yet. He was getting carried by.
So it was like when I started rapping, people have been saying you sound like Tupac, and I was like, who is this Tupac? And he said he's a great American,
Oh.
and I was like, are you sure? So by then we don't have anything called we don't have internet, and it's very difficult for you to even get a song on a cassette player because most of those cassettes were bought by these rich men in our, let me put it, those who are affluent in our neighborhood. So it's got to some time a guy got the lyrics in a books. at first they do sell a book that contains the lyrics of American rappers, all the American rappers. So the guy came into the school class and was doing this kind of thing, was just rapping and doing, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He said, I'm rapping the lyrics of Tupac." And I'm like, "Who is this Tupac?" So when I look on the book, I saw him with a tag, the picture with a tag, and I was like, "Okay." So the first day that I heard Tupac sound, I was like, "This guy really copied my style."
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. The sun said.
I was like, "This guy really copied my style," and I was like, "But as I've made a research, I've seen that no, this guy was a rapper way back." So I realized that I sound like him. So by then, people started calling me the son of Tupac. Some people call me Young Tupac. Some people also call me Tupac. And I decided that okay, if this is the name they are giving to me as the son of Tupac, then I
The
have to
son of
go with it.
Tupac, definitely.
The son of Tupac. So I've been going with such name till I think 2016. I know I wrote.
Wow.
Do
Yeah,
you
I
do you
wrote
listen to
to.
Tupac now? Do you like still like do you
Oh
know
yeah, I
your
like
favorite
it because
song?
yeah, I like Tupac because when I make research about him, you know, when I was growing up, the lifestyle that Tupac has or had is the same lifestyle that I had in my childhood.
Wow. Deep.
Yes.
Elaborate.
So
Would you go?
What do you mean by that?
Because you in a whole different country. We need to know. We need to know. Like
What do you mean by that? You had as a childhood. Do you mind like elaborating and telling me a little more about what that means?
yeah, it just means that you know, whenever I'm at a place, I want the truth to come out. I'm a person who doesn't keep secret like you'll be tell lies. No, I just want to tell the truth. And whatever happens, I tell you know when you are older than me, I'm not afraid to come to your face that what you did was wrong. So next time, don't repeat that thing anymore. You understand? So this is how I am. And my songs, anytime I compose a song, is like something about what is happening or what will happen in the future.
Mm,
okay.
okay.
Did you know? So you was like in a mood like trying to figure exactly out
Matrix.
uh the
And
relationship,
also,
Fox relationship in your family childhood. You know, he was like, you
yeah,
know, a poet. He wasn't really even the kind of person he ended up in the end. You know what I
Right, because
mean?
he really was deep.
He
That's
was a different
because
person.
technically he was my husband. We were married in my head. We were together. So I guess me and you go together now. The son, we go together because
Right.
I went with Tupac. So
He,
I was
he
just kidding on that.
he
I'm
was a
silly
very
though.
influential. You know, his mom and dad was Black Panthers.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He was
Mhm.
deep,
he was
man.
built up to be a leader for real,
He
and then he got shot and he went
was.
crazy.
We needed him for the community, which
Oh
didn't
yeah,
surprise me that he got shot. Because here's the thing: anytime they know you got some power and you can make a positive change in the community, we can take it back to the Black Panthers if we want to get deep with it. How they did, how they went in and made them like a whole, like try to make them say that they were, what do you call it? Shoot, I can't get it. Basically, saying they got created the FBI unit was created to investigate them because they were terrorists. I couldn't get
Terrorist.
it together.
There you go.
So they was trying to say that the Black Panthers were terrorists. Why? Because they were trying to help us. Because they were building schools. Because they were putting money into the community, creating our own grocery stores and all of things like that. And then next thing you know, now they're a terrorist group. So they had to tear it down. You look at Nipsey. We look at any of the
But
Martin Luther
wait,
King,
they
Malcolm
replaced it
X.
though. They replaced it with Homeland Security.
Okay, right. They replaced it with
They
Homeland
kicked
Security.
they
You're
took
right.
out the Black Panthers and they put
Right.
their own police inside the project. So
Absolutely.
that's how that went.
And my point is, I people like Tupac, they knew he had an influence on the community, and he was deep. And you listen to his music, he was different. He really cared. He was trying to tell you something. Even when you think about like when he, dear mama,
Dear
he
Mama,
talking to the kid,
Brenda had a baby.
he uplifting,
Wonder
you
why
know
they
what I'm
call
saying?
you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said some deep stuff. Brenda had a baby. That was a deep ass
Oh yeah.
song, y'all. That was deep. And it was needed. You know how many Brenda had a babies is out here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's deep. He had a message. He wasn't just out here like thug little baby. He had that California little. Yeah, he had some deep songs, but he had a message, and he wanted you to understand who you were. He definitely had a deep spiritual side and the uplifting side, and he was just, and that's why he ain't here no more. But my thing is, I feel that I've listened to a lot of your interviews. I probably listen to everything you had on YouTube, and you definitely have a message. I think that now I feel like this is a good time to play West Side Baby.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
play West Side Baby for all my listeners. And I'm like tripping on this right now. I got the new. No, I'm not gonna compare you to Tupac, because you know why? Because you are who you are, and it's cool to have a reference. But you definitely have a true talent and a gift. And let's all listen to
Baby.
West Side Baby from your
Thank you.
son, the one and only.
Girl, girl, girl. I'm really waiting on you, girl. West side, west side. I keep on falling for baby. Come, there's no answer from the phone. We got something to talk about. Girl, I just listen. I'm from the west side, you from the east coast. Those ladies and gentlemen talking about us. Even your room best friends, no one else together. I run up your dance, it don't stop. I keep up pissing this until I lose my last breath. Nothing gonna distract my mind, cause I have to focus right. I'm the room that to take you to the top and I grade you. Don't let that negativity, connectivity of manipulation got you. West side? I'm calling your phone, baby, pick up the phone. West side? Me calling, baby, pick up the phone. West side? My baby, please pick up. West side? You can hear me now. My boo brought me up when I was down there in the deep. You believe in me while they were making fun of me. You cleaned me out from the dust, prepared me, gave me a maximum exposure. Now I'm global. Everybody knows my name. It's all just hard work days. So tell me, how can I break such a beautiful heart? Baby, I will ride with you until I die. Both of us now are celebrities and we celebrate it to the end of time. You are the real deal. Let's get the deal done. I'm still the humble guy. I'm still remaining loyal to the game as far as the rule of this concerned. West side? I'm calling you for baby, pick up the phone. West side? Yeah, me calling. Baby, pick up the phone. West side? My baby, please pick up. West side? Yeah, you can hear me now, my love. Yeah, in every relationship there's a little bit obstacles and misunderstanding. Know what I mean? But I thank God for providing me the greatest and the best love in my life, man. Big up to Good Get Ink Entertainment and Woven Universe Records. I see each and everybody who's supporting me. Yeah, only open this God can stop me. This love is so intense, man. You understand? Now we are global, baby. You know what?
Wow. Wow. I gotta sit back down. I was just so you know, the son, I was in
West
here
Side
dancing around.
Baby. Oh, he can see everything that's going
Oh,
on.
he can see me.
Yeah, he should be able to see it.
That was, oh my gosh, super hit. That anybody listening right now, I'm gonna make sure, because I'm gonna repost this a couple of times on my page. This right here, just hearing that, man, you gonna have so many people like, wait a minute, I gotta replay that. And the biggest thing that stood out from that is that you have a positive message.
Right.
Your message is super positive. Like, I love what you are about, and I love that you can stand on it. Like, that's what I like about you. I can feel your genuine energy. You only gonna be who you are, and you keeping it real, and that's why you on Real Talk with Reese, because we keep it real over here. It's hard. It's hard for people to like deal with people like us.
Right.
Meaning, because I can say that if you know me and you can handle me, first of all, I'm always gonna come from a place of love. My brand is Love Yourself Productions. I'm always going to come from a place of love, but love is not always easy either. That's what people want. But I'm coming from a place of
Mhm.
Oh,
love,
the
and I'm gonna keep
suffer.
it real and genuine, and I'm gonna tell you what you need to know to reach that next level, and also what the world needs to heal here to heal. And you definitely have that in you. Like it's so that was super hot. That that was a great song. Did that just hit you in the studio one day or on West?
Yeah, yeah, that song was actually recorded um 2007 or 2008. Yeah,
That right there is
yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's and it was about last 3 years or 4 years that I did the remixing of the song. So actually, the song was recorded in 2007.
okay.
Okay. All right. All
That's
right.
what's up.
It's timeless.
It is, yeah. That's timeless. It's a good way to put it. I'm glad I got ears in here with me today.
So I just wanted to know, like,
Yeah,
what's the
I
name of
know
the music?
what uh, I just like because we are in a Black History Month. Americans will be celebrating Black History Month this month, which is February. Am I not right?
That's true. I say 365 because I celebrate it all year, but of course we go harder in trying to educate the world. That's how I try to look at it in February because we Black all year. However, in February we do celebrate Black History Month. So what were you gonna say?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I have a song also featuring Mr. 44, which is Black Power, is Black Empowerment.
oh,
Yeah,
you have a
and
song.
I know Easy like that song.
Oh, we need to hear that one. I want to play and I don't want to mess it up. I'm so not good with names, but it's Omar Naja. How do you say that?
Harmonizer, yeah,
Naja,
Harmonizer,
Naja. I have a
Harmonizer.
niece named Naja. Um, I definitely want to play that too as well. I know
Oh, okay.
that's your biggest hit right now, right? That's what's going viral and everything right now.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna put that one on too.
You're talking about the song that
Okay.
he just released 10 days ago.
I think it was.
Was it 10 days ago you released it?
No, no, no,
It's
no.
been out for a while.
Actually, Harmonizer was released last year. I think 30th of August. Yes, but the promo started this year. We started the promos this year. So this is the
Okay.
rise the song that we are promoting now.
What's the name of the song?
Harmonizer.
Omornajja. Omornajja. Naja. So, do you are you're a family man? Do you have children?
No, I don't have children,
You
but I
don't.
have one adopted. I have one adopted son.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
That's
Adopted. I really adopted it from my sister. That was my sister firstborn. So he now becomes my son.
awesome. That's what's up. How old is
Yeah.
he?
Um, he's 18 last year and he'll be 19 this year.
Oh, I have 19-year-old twins. Actually, girls. That 19-year-old, that's a critical age. They're trying to find themselves. Is he like trying to like follow in your footsteps or anything, or is he into music?
Yeah, he started this music thing at the age of 4, and he got his own beat. He's much into this music thing. He produced the beat. He records. He knows how to mix, master, record everybody, and he's just a professional on his own now.
Who, if you had an artist that you looked up to, who is someone that you like really? We all grow up and we like different artists back in the day. I loves me some um, Miss LL Cool J back in the day. I always looked up to MC Light growing up. We always had somebody as a kid we look up to. Who did you look up to?
Actually, when I started music, I didn't look up to anybody until I made a research about Tupac, which I was talking about. So I became in love with Tupac because all his passion is the
Yeah,
same as, because he has the heart for love. He cares about people. You understand? And he's a humanitarian. Let me put it this way as well.
Extremely.
That's the way I am. So I like Tupac. Aside Tupac, Dr. Drill and Timberland. Those are the people that I mainly like in the hip hop game. And moreover, Missy Elliott and Aaliyah. But unfortunately, Aaliyah died. These are the
So you
people
like the
who are.
'90s music?
yeah, yeah. How old are you, the son, or is that something you try to?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's okay. It don't matter. You look ageless. I was asking for
I'm,
somebody
I'm,
that was
I'm, only, I'm, only, I'm,
interested.
only, I'm only 19 years old.
Somebody was
I'm only,
asking me to
I'm
ask
only
you
19 years old.
that.
Born in
Yeah.
'86. How
So
old is you?
I feel you. That's that artist thing. Don't nobody need to know the age. You ageless. You ageless.
Yeah, I'm only 19 years old.
That's right. Yep. Yep. I get it. Me too. We the same age. How
Right,
did that happen?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Class of 2024.
I cannot wait to meet you in person because I already know it's going to happen. And you mentioned the word passion, and again, um, I teach this master mindset class on how to help people bring out like their true purpose, but basically anything you want, it starts in the mind. And I always say, if everybody is not about business, but if you are a business oriented person, don't do anything that you're not passionate about because people feel that. So I'm glad you brought up when you think about Tupac, how passionate he was. He was super
Yeah.
passionate, and you have to be that way to even reach superstar level because it comes out in your walk, your talk, everything you do. When you're passionate about it, it's gotta work out. It's a vibe. People are gonna catch it. They're gonna catch on to it, and they're gonna feel it, which is gonna draw them to you in the first place. But being passionate about anything takes you to the next level, and I feel that from you. So you said that about Tupac. I thought about when I look at you and how you are being international. And I said, "What do you want to be?" You said global. That's what's. I love that. That's superstar energy. You're passionate about your career. Tupac was passionate, and that's why he was so big in so many households at different ages. You got to know people's mama was listening to Tupac, and then their kids was listening to Tupac because he had a message. And I think that's the key to superstardom and being on that international global level is being passionate and really living out who you are.
Tupac raised me, man.
Wow, that was deep.
I'm dead ass serious. Like my dad pulled up and left playing Pac. Whenever I seen him, I was hearing "Wonder Why They Call You Bitch." I'd rather be an Nigga. I was hearing, all these different emotions that were in this album, which was All Eyes on Me. That every song had a reason that my dad would be playing something off that album, and it was I could tell what mood he was in. If he was playing, what was that? You Can't See Me. I knew he was mad.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's deep because that's real.
If I was hearing, if I hear "You Can Run the Streets with Your Thug," I knew he was on his way to see somebody. Something like that or whatever. He was.
That's real because that's true. Like the music gets you in the mood. You know how somebody feeling with the music they playing. That's deep right
Oh
there
yeah,
because that's real for
yeah.
real.
So I knew that I wasn't gonna get him to talk to me because he didn't talk to me. I had to go listen to what he was listening to. So I started listening to All Eyes on
That's
Me.
deep.
Then I grew up listening to what Tupac was saying more than my father because my father was listening to what Tupac was saying. So
That's deep, y'all. That's so real.
Yeah.
And I think that people don't understand that music is therapy. It's therapeutic, and it can. When people say, "Oh, it doesn't have an influence," yes, music has an influence. Can you blame your whole life on some music? No, because we're all in control. However, music does influence, and it influences your mood. I tell people all the time, like you can listen to 1,000 of my replays, my videos, my classes. I say if you cannot get out of a bad mood, put on some good music and just start vibing. If you cannot get out of that mood, what you gonna do? You like, all right, I gotta get out. You get ready to go out. You about to see your boo. When you in love, you know it's somebody in love because they always playing me love songs. You know, like I could tell, like if one of my kids starting to date somebody new for real, just by the music they're playing, or my friends, or things
I
like
even
that.
caught one of my baby mom cheating because she came on playing some song,
In real
and I was like, hold
life.
on, how you know that song by OJ the Juice Man?
No, that's deep
Because
though.
somebody else that she
That's
was with
deep
was
for real,
turning
for
up to
real.
it,
Yeah.
and yeah, so you know,
That's y'all. That's for real. Like it's funny. I got a friend, right, and this is like one of my good. He's a good friend. He's actually a DJ here in Cleveland, and I told him I mess with him all the time because he grew up in Bedford, and I always be like, there's levels to this. I need you to get a little more black. Cause all you do is listen to CN. It's a joke, right? So lately, I noticed that he had been watching he had told he was like, guess he was like, I've been watching what's the Ghost 50 Cent show. And then the other day he had mentioned something about watching um Blackish. And then he mentioned something he said when he said he had watched Love and Hip Hop. I said, you dating the hood. You dating a girl from the hood. I said, you done got love. You dating a girl from the hood. Like you can just tell what somebody's doing by what their moves and the things they do and the music they're listening to. Like it's funny though. That's deep, but that's great. Like that's why people who are in music, you have a gift. It's a true gift when you can get someone to hear. Because I'm a poet. I do poetry. I used to go and do poetry nights and do open mic nights and things like that. And you can really touch when you can touch somebody with your words and change somebody's life. It's a gift. It's a gift that's from a higher power. And with music, it's a gift. And you definitely have a gift. And I love that you have chosen to take and be a because you definitely got a big superstar status, and people are gonna look at you, but when they look at you they might look at you and be like, he might be a little hip hopish, but then when they listen to your message it's positive. And I think and I know that's what's gonna take you to that global level for
Thank,
sure.
thank you. I really, you were asking about passion. Yeah, if you don't have passion for something, you can do it for so long. You start and end up somewhere on the way. So, okay, let me put it this way: music is in our family because my grandfather was a music director, a call master, a composer for our
Mm.
church, which is called ARS Church, and he was a great musician. Everybody, whenever somebody sees me, say your grandfather was a very great musician. So I also, when I grew up, when I was coming up, I also there's it's just a family lineage or something which is in our blood. So when I started with this music thing. Unfortunately, it was there before I was born.
Wow,
So
so do you
yeah. So
do you play
however,
any instruments?
yeah, there is one thing about me. I haven't learned the piano, the organ, but I can play it. I can produce a beat from it, and this is a gift that God has given us in the family. My aunties, one of my auntie, she can play an instrument which is given to her, but she hasn't learned anything concerning it. And everybody in the house has a gift of singing, composing, I mean, remixing a song, and so the music is in the family.
Wow. I see. Oh, that's what's up. So this is something you were born with.
What was your greatest? What was your biggest performance?
Yeah.
What was the biggest venue you did so far?
The biggest one was way back 2016, which was an Easter festive over here in our hometown. But I won't say that's the biggest because I went to many other platforms too. I was invited. That was 2019 to a program at there is a town called Petwe, and up there I never knew. I was a stranger over there because nobody knew me over there. But when I climbed stage and I started singing, you see all the people, the crowd was like, whoa, whoa. But it's like, unfortunately, I didn't get any video of those performances to post. Other than that, I would have shared a link with you to watch. So those are the great performances or the great places that I went to. And you know, this music game, there are a lot of snakes. If I say snakes, you understand. So you need to be extremely careful about yourself. You need to be extremely careful about the programs that you've been invited to. It's not every program that you need to attend. There are some of the programs that you need to, I mean, say no, I cannot attend it, or I'm having a hard time to come because I can't make it. So that's why yeah, that's why um, most of the time there are a lot of people, there are a lot of programs that comes up. You'll never see me on it, and there are so many hatred. People are jealous and all that stuff like that. And to
Yeah.
me, I've learned a lot from as I came to our capital. I've learned a lot. So in actual fact, I don't move much to those events. Sometimes when they contact me, sometimes too, they think uh, I may charge much concerning their events. That's why they don't approach me because when they contact me, I'll ask you to talk to Eshanda Jacobs. So when I ask them to talk to Eshanda Jacobs, that's where they say, we can't afford to pay the son because her manager is in the US and he himself is an international superstar. So the amount that is going to be charged will be great for us, so we can't afford it.
Yes. Wow,
Okay.
so the hate is real everywhere. It's international hate around
So
here.
that's why you ain't come to America. We asked you to come. He was like 38,000.
Right.
No, I'm playing. I'm joking with you.
Oh, we getting you up
What's
here.
the worst? What's the worst venue you ever did? Like, what? Give us
Worst
a bad
venue.
experience, man, that you've had.
No, I never been to any program that I was even humiliated or wasn't cheered up before.
Then how you know it's bad ones out here then?
Come again.
So how you know there's bad venues out here if you never been there? Had a bad one.
Oh, really? In the United States?
No, I think he was saying the bad. You talking about venues in Ghana, right?
Yeah, I'm asking them anywhere. Like, what was any venue? Have you ever had a bad experience on stage or went
Hey,
somewhere,
hey, hey,
and how did you
hey,
end up
hey.
making the best out of that if you did?
Oh, okay. I went to one of the events. It was in the past, but as I went there, it was like the artists that were invited to the program were cheering the people up. So
Okay.
everybody was reluctant to support, to make great noise and other stuff. But as soon as I step on the stage, I know I was creative enough. So I was like, "Ain't you guys happy? Mala Manamia, Nala Manamia, coming from Mala Manamia," and they were shouting, "Allah Manami." Before I started with the rap, the freestyle first, then the song came up and I did it and it was boom, and everybody was happy.
Okay.
Okay, I love that. So you turned something that could have been negative around. That's what's up.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I think it's a good time. Were you able to find the Naja song?
Hold on, wait. One more time. What's it called?
Omar Naja.
I, I'm on Naija. I even sent it to her. I even sent it to him. The email
Okay.
that you sent me the link with,
Oh, so you
I
did that.
forwarded it.
That's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
here it comes. All right, we're gonna pull that out because I want. So feeling you. Where did that come from?
Um,
What was? Where did you get that?
yeah, feeling you. It was one of that was last year. I created a beat, and I was here. So I was joined by my video editor, who is called Relay, because he's the one who directed West Side Baby video and edited it, and Ulonlo Tai, the official video that I had last year. So he was here with me in the studio, and we're listening to the song, and I said, "This is the song I want to put you on. So you better write something." So as we were here, the lyrics just came. Come on, baby. But I didn't start it that way. I said, "Stop that nonsense." You see? And as I was stop that nonsense, I'm feeling you. And I was like, no, this stop the nonsense will be like something that is, so crazy. So he Relay also said that now we can go with stop the nonsense. So I said, come on, baby, get to the groove. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby girl. So this is how it came about, and I recorded it, and it was boom. That was the way we recorded the song.
Oh wow, super organic. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling you. I like it. I like it. I like that song. I was just wondering, if it was for some special person, which you can never say. You ain't gotta say. Don't say it.
No, 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 no. Really, actually, I do songs, but not for for special. If somebody requests for it, like I wanted to write a song about me,
Mm.
Yo,
yeah,
it's real
I
funny.
can I can write a song. I don't have a girlfriend.
I got an answer for you because I think you left one in here. Is
Come
this it?
again.
Oh, so I think don't you got a song called "I Prefer to Be Single"?
Oh, that was way back. It was recorded 20. It was 2009. That was back. No, it's just you see. Sometimes when I'm sitting and I want to write a song, it's like it comes in a story form.
hmm That's that.
So probably
That's how you and
I'm not seeing the email.
yeah. The Tupac.
yeah. So when I record a song, uh, when I record a song, like people do think that I recorded a song about somebody or I written the song about somebody, which is not true because that's the way my songs comes. Yes. hmm
Okay. No, no.
So I didn't compose a song about anybody. So uh, I prefer to be single. Doesn't mean that it's just a song that came up.
Right. But
Uh,
whenever
did you
anytime you
receive the
make a title of a song, they don't try to put it on you like that is your whole thing, but it's just a song. A lot of times, like sometimes I can have like listen to some things that my friends are going through or a family member and end up writing some poetry from what I feel for them or what I think. Like people always think when you're an artist that everything is related directly to your life and it's not. So I definitely get what you're saying. That was just what came in your head. Like I believe me personally, because of your energy that I feel from you, you're gonna have a whole lot of songs that just come to you because it's a gift. It's a message that God, the universe wants you to get out here. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily something that has to be going on in your life. It's just part of your message.
Um,
Yeah.
Up on YouTube?
I'm already. It's
Yeah,
on
I'll
YouTube.
let you.
Is them songs on YouTube? Because I'm not finding them on YouTube. Is it on SoundCloud?
It is on Audio Mark. Didn't you get the email? I sent it to your
No.
email.
Did you send
Which?
it to his or did you send it to
I
you
sent
sent
it
it
to the one that they sent me the link from.
Okay. Yeah. It's probably it. When did you send it? 'Cause I'm looking
I
at
just
it.
sent it now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you sent it as a. Oh, you replied to that message. I see it.
Okay, we got it. We
Yeah, yeah.
gotcha. We gotcha.
Okay.
I'm like, why does it say
Hey.
switcher? but then it was because I sent him the link. He replied through it.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
That's what's up. I'm so excited. I can't. I know you're coming soon, and I can't wait. I don't care if it's not Cleveland, wherever you are. We getting ready to put that. So,
Oh yeah, we here.
They can break us, but I
You like that?
would you fly with me? Would you dance with me? Would you cry with me? I wanna be with you. I wanna spend my time with you. Take you to places never been. All I want from you is your love and trust. I wanna know it because you're my lover. Super lover. Oh, like you, like you, like you. This is the past, plenty food. Like you, cause you wanna touch your body. It's a fixed place. Oh, like you. Your beauty, they kill me. Oh, like you. I say you fight to oh, like you. Your beauty, they kill me. Oh, like you. I will do anything for you. Get your heart, freedom, access. Would I share me, ma? Would you love me? Would you share me, ma? Share me, ma, baby. Would you like me, like me, like me, like me? Would you like me, like me, like me, like me? Would you like me, like me, like me, like me? Would you like me, like me? I just put you in the what a beauty from Nigeria, so smart and brave as a star. Pick up your beauty with nobody else. That's why you always are the best. For both of us, you accept the shots why you don't do it. Let me run for you. All the ladies who are there for the one, to make you wanna come to Nigeria to see your family, to get that prize. Night and very long, fit my little rice. You are the only one, and nobody. So just
that was enough. I feel like I want to hear it again. That's a whole vibe for real. Like, yeah, yeah. That's what's up. I see why that is like number one hit right now, just all over, like going viral. That's a whole vibe. Yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah. Peaceful and good to listen to. So I feel like as an artist, you got a couple different hats you wear, man. You seem like you got more of that like robotic, you know, alpha male type song music. Then you get that dance with it, dance hall type of feeling, little gentle texture that comes along with for that type of song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that crossover global vibe for real.
Yeah.
You know, because
Oh, it's
and
God.
I
It's
think
God who is.
go ahead.
Because sometimes I do listen to my songs and ask myself, am I the one who did the song? How did I write it? It's like, and when I'm listening to it, I was like, how come did I write this song? How come did I produce this beat and do this mixing? Oh, it's God. So sometimes when I think about it, I don't understand. Actually, I don't understand myself.
That's beautiful though, and it touches on the fact that it's a gift. You said your family does they play instruments and singers, rappers. You produce, you do the music, you rap, you can sing. Um, just a multi-talented gift that you have in the music industry, like, and it shows in your craft, like in that music, in that song you definitely can see the many facets that you have when it comes to music. Like super, a lot of people have to stay in one place. They can rap, they're just a rapper. Like singers, some just sing. But you, someone that can do both,
Mhm.
is definitely superstar status. Which is probably why you were
Wow, it's
nominated.
God.
It's God all day,
it's
all day,
God.
all
It's God
day.
because uh, actually, when you put Him first, He will elevate you to places that you never thought of. Who knew that today I'll be on No Static Radio and previously I'll be an international superstar today? No, I never thought of that. Because okay, when in my childhood I've been saying that I will be a hip hop artist. My song will never be loved by Ghanaians. It will be loved by the United States because I will do their song. That's what I'll keep on doing, and there's nothing to that to I mean change me to do Ghanaian music. But when I came to the countryside, I had that feeling that you are capable of doing everything. I was then I was so you are capable of doing everything. You can do as you can do lavish rock. You can do reggae. Why can't you do your native language song? And I was like, let me try. So I tried, and here we are. So it's not
Wow.
about only hip hop. I have Afro. That was the Afro songs that I have there. I have Afro funk, which is feeling you. I have lavish rock. I have reggae. And I have our native song, which is Ever song. The name of the song is Agbaja. I have a whole varieties of songs. It's not like only hip hop, only reggae, or only Afrobeat. I'm doing all kind of music, and nobody thought that I could sing this way because the only thing that Tupac the son or Tupac is just a rapper, so you can only rap without singing. But I proved to them that those words and what they've said, I proved them wrong.
That's what's up. And I didn't mean to skip past this because this is actually one of the first questions I wanted to ask. Where did you get the name the Sun? How did you come about that name?
All right. Thank you. Way back when I was called the son of Tupac, um, it was like it got to some time. People were like, "Are you the real son of Tupac?" But we know Tupac doesn't have son. Why is this guy saying he's son of Tupac? And what kind of music is he doing that is compared to Tupac? So there are a lot of criticism and other stuff. And I did a research, and I even wrote to some of the attorneys of Tupac that this is the name I want to use. So they replied me that it's cool for me to use that name, but I might be infringing on Tupac's trademark. That's what they told me. And somebody also advised me that Americans are very, let me put it, excuse my language, they are very trickish. They can leave me to use this name when I'm very famous and I've started making a lot of money. You see that people will be coming from nowhere. Are you the real son of Tupac? Why are you using this, or you have infringed on our trademark? You have to be sued to court. And there are some fines that they will give you. Maybe before you realize, all the wealth that you acquired from zero to, I mean, hundreds, you fall back to zero. So the best thing for me to do is to rebrand the name. So I decided to take off Tupac and retain the son. So actually, is the son of Tupac.
So I would say this, me, I'm very I'm about energy. I'm all about positive energy. I feel energy, and like what I'm feeling right now, I'm honestly, I understand that you had the son of Tupac, but I'm glad that that happened because I would rather you have. You are a mega superstar. Your energy, your vibe, what God has for you was actually designed for you personally. So I'm glad that you have the sun. We know where it stems from, but the sun can go so many ways, like the son of God, the son of Tupac. But you having your own identity and not having someone else's name in it, I think, because we gonna feel the Tupac vibes, we gonna feel that regardless. I think that you deserve to have had your own brand, the Sun. That's gonna be big, powerful. I mean, people are gonna want to know where that comes from. That means that can go so many ways, and it's so powerful because I believe in the. One moment, caller, you're on the line.
Hey, this is Deidre.
Hey, hey. So the sun, every show I have a health moment. Health is wealth. And we have them grow girls on the line. I don't know if you've been listening to the show, but it's super phenomenal. Like we have Ghana, West African energy on here today. It's like, and I know you all about that. So, but the thing is, my guest is super, super awesome, and it's just been a whole vibe. So while we're doing that, let's talk about health as well. Thank you, the healer of Cleveland, Ohio, the healer of the world, Deidre Holtz from them Grow Girls. What you got for us today? Hey girl.
Hey. So today we want to talk about real quick of your structure, your muscle skeletal structure. Okay, so we have a lot more people who are getting hip replacements, knee replacements, and you're not getting down to the foundation of why you need a hip and a knee replacement. Something in your skeleton, the skeletal structure, needs to be it needs to be adjusted. So I always tell people go to a chiropractor. If I would have known to go to a chiropractor over 20 years ago, I wouldn't have issues with my structure now when I walk. But I'm still reversing the whole process by going to a chiropractor and getting adjusted and also just working on reversing all of the muscular and nerve damage that I've going to have over the years. But the one thing I found out that a doctor told me was that I have osteoarthritis and that I'll have to have a hip replacement by the time I'm in my late 30s. That wasn't the truth. The truth was my skeleton was so imbalanced on my right and my left side that when I went to a chiropractor who saw that my right leg was shorter than my left leg, he popped my hips back into place, which took the pressure and that pain off my hips while I'm thinking I gotta have a hip surgery. And he said, no, you've been walking crooked for over 20 years. And people just don't utilize chiropractors enough. Chiropractors are important. Go see a chiropractor if your neck is hurting, if you have even like physical symptoms, migraine headache, you have blurred vision, if you have sinus problems. This could all be related to your spine. If you have diabetes, high blood pressure, this could be related to your spine. And it's crazy, but don't nobody know that. And don't nobody know to utilize a chiropractor. And then once you do get adjusted, we need to take care of the inflammation that it is caused and the buildup around those areas. So I always recommend CMOS, CBD, turmeric, and black pepper, curcumin. You have to use an anti-inflammatory to get rid of that inflammation, or your your bones are just gonna go back to the way it was. It's gonna slide back into that position. Now, don't get me wrong. Still go to the chiropractor in another week and get adjusted. But keep taking your anti-inflammatory to keep the inflammation down, which is going to keep the pain down, which is going to keep you out of surgery. Also, try collagen. Collagen helps to build the bones, your skin, your joints. There's plant-based collagens out here. You don't have to do the bone-based collagens, and take that in order to start to heal all kinds of um, all kinds of like the muscles and tissues and damage that's being caused from that area as well, from being out of alignment. But that's just a way to save you from hip surgery, knee surgery. Now you're still gonna be in pain. You may have to have another knee in the 5 years. Same with the hip. If your body rejects it in 5 years, you have to have another one. That's excruciating pain. And hey, look, guys, I don't need that. So just, tap into the chiropractor, get you a good anti-inflammatory. I'm taking, I had a pinched nerve this week. Found out that my hip is leaning forward. It's not even on my other hip, but it's leaning forward, which is causing my spine to press down on the nerve in my back. And he popped that and moved that backward to be even with my other side of my hip. And I've been taking CBD for the pain that I'm feeling, and that's been working for the inflammation for the most part. So just a little note on that part, because nobody utilizes chiropractic.
That was really, really good. And I think there's actually, I went to college with someone, and I'm super, you could look at me, you could tell I'm super young. I'm still vibrant and everything. And I was tripping on him because he's getting a hip replacement. And I'm like, we too young for that. These hips, my hips great, but everybody's hips may not be. And he is looking at me like, your hips great. Hey, my hips great. So, but no, seriously, it tripped me out because I know I have an aunt and she's like 75. I wasn't tripping that she got a hip replacement, but because she did a lot of dancing all her life, so she probably had needed another one. But the bottom line, she was 75. Why is somebody our age having a hip replacement? So this is really good. Like I'm definitely going to be like spreading the word about that, and people need to know that. This is why every show I take a break, because we got to get away from the man-made medicine, and also just listen to what somebody tell you. Get with your people. Get to the root of it, and let's heal ourselves, because we were made from greatness, and I can't say that enough. So believe me, he wasn't gonna let us break down. A lot of this breakdown stuff comes from the things that we put on and the improper care of how we treat our body. And you are a walking testimony to say that you were told to get a hip replacement by 30, and you are like, she's a super beautiful young woman. And I'm glad that you didn't. You could have got that hip replacement had you not had the knowledge to know to go to a chiropractor. So guys, check out, just take in, that's why I do health as well, because I really want you guys to be educated on the importance of taking care of your body, knowing that you're a well-oiled machine if you oil it right. And as I can say, like, really do your research, check out the CBD. And I know somebody that got real good CBD. Who got that good CBD, Deidre?
Hey, them grown girls, we got that 8,000 and that 12,000 milligrams from that pill. Ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, and that's and people be like, well, why that's all you have and it's expensive? And I trip off of that because it's real. This is the real stuff. It's not from the gas station. This is not a low. Nobody really has 12,000 to 8,000 because that's the only way you're gonna really treat the pain. So we're focused right now on people with pain issues. We dealing with a lot of athletes. We actually had a Browns player that we're working with. We have, and I don't know if you want us to tell his business, so I ain't gonna say it now until we get a release from him. But we, you know, what I'm saying we have real athletes, and that's where our focus is on helping athletes with the concussion issues and really relieving your pain. I don't want to sell you no $500, 500 milligram CBD, and then it doesn't work because it's not probably gonna be deep enough. Like,
can I interject too, real quick?
Yes, and we gotta get back to the Sun that I want you to check out. I need you to check out the Sun from Ghana, West Africa. You gotta listen to the rest of the show. He is a whole vibe. We're gonna get right back to him after whatever you just say. We're gonna come back with another song from him, and then he has a super powerful message. So I had to throw that in there because I know you, the Sun, you wanna know Deidre Holt. She is one of the people that literally will repost and tell the whole world about anybody that is African American, black, whatever you want to call it. She supports our community big time, and I had to give you a shout out for that. But go ahead and say what you say. We're gonna get back to the Sun on Real Talk with Reese.
Okay, no problem. And the football player that I work with, he's from Ghana as well. But I just wanted to say, when you said people are saying that it's expensive, our CBD is not expensive. If people do research on 1,500 milligram CBD and 2,000 milligram CBD, they're going to be looking at paying anywhere from $200 to almost $300 just for 15,000 and 2,000 milligrams of CBD. I've been studying CBD for a minute, and when I saw it, I knew it was expensive. That's why I wanted to get a price point that I knew we could still function as a company. It's hard to function as a company. You got to pay for advertising, you got to pay for, marketing, product shipping, all of that, labeling. So we're really giving people a deal, and they're seeing, and I haven't even put the rest of the testimonials on the page yet, that $180 is worth not paying the insurance premium, not going and getting the diabetes medication, blood pressure, the pain medication that they still have to pay some money on, and these are hard-working people. They don't have to do those things. And the pain was the reason that they started it. Then they found out, like, oh, my diabetes is balanced. Oh, my blood pressure balanced. Oh, my cholesterol good. Now you just start seeing your whole body come back into balance. That is priceless, people. Priceless.
And there you have it. Check out Instagram, Dem Grow Girls, DMGROWGIRLZ 420. Dem Grow Girls 420 on Instagram, or you can see it on my page. Thank you for coming in. Please continue to listen. We get back to the Sun. He is truly inspirational. So they call him the Son of Tupac because you gotta listen West Side Baby and you'll see what I'm talking about. This song West Side Baby is super awesome, but that one really relates to you'll get the vibe for the Tupac. But listen out, he is a positive, inspirational superstar. And back to you, the Sun. So the Sun, can you email filling you to, or no, I'm gonna ask you this. I want to play another song before we get out of here for our artists that are, you getting a lot of great feedback, getting text messages and everything saying how they're really liking your music. Is there something you would want us to hear? Another song?
Yeah.
If you had to pick. Because I was about to tell them to play Feeling You, but I thought I should ask you as the superstar.
No problem. The song that you would like us to play, we can play.
Send it.
Whatever song it is, just send it back to the email. And while you're doing
All
that,
right. You requested for feeling you, so I'm sending feeling you.
let's do it. Thank you. I love see. He feeling me. He feeling me. I like that. I like that. So listen, I want you to tell people how they can, where they can find you. I want you to list all your platforms. If someone is looking for the Sun, how can they reach you and hear your music?
All right. Thank you. If you want to follow the Sun on IG, which is Instagram, is at I am underscore the Sun. The spelling is AMIAM underscore THESON. On Facebook is the Sun. The same spelling THE and space SON in caps. Um, when you want to download my songs or you want to download it for free, go on AudioMark and search for the Sun. It's the same spelling. And when you go on Twitter, it's at I am underscore the Sun. So, but if you want to make it easier, maybe somebody might be feeling the Sun West Side Baby or Omo Niger. You just go on Google, type the Sun into bracket Omo Niger or West Side Baby. You'll get it from all the platforms that you want to download it from. When you go on YouTube, you just type the name, the title of my the song, and you'll get it. But mostly, I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and you guys can also go to any of my pages. I'm gonna repost the show. You're gonna see everything later, and then you'll be able to link with him. Definitely want to support him. Get to know him now, y'all. Get to know him now. You could be like, I remember when because he is definitely going global. Speaking that to existence the same way you did. Your passion and the gift that you have that God wants you to spread across the world is definitely going to happen because it's already written for you. You come from a musical family. You are obviously the one who is going to take the family name and yourself to the next level, and I'm rooting for you 100%. I'm definitely going to support you, follow you, keep up with you because I love your message. I'm a positive person, and something you said earlier, I think we have a lot of things in common when it comes to, you said, telling the story. I believe in telling the story. People need to be able to relate to you, to situations, and I love that you are very organic and genuine and just real. Let's just keep it 100. You're real, and that's a gift. Everybody are not um they don't have the confidence, the humbleness, and the passion to care more about being a change and being something for the world, that they'll tell their story because they want to hide behind it or they might not want anybody to know. I believe in telling a story. I believe in sharing stories because those are what change the world. So I'm so thankful for you being that type of artist, and I'm totally impressed. Did you get the music? We
Yeah,
gonna
thank you.
we
Yeah,
getting
I
ready
sent.
to. You sent it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I,
we're gonna listen to "Feeling You," but I just I'm impressed, and I know that you are definitely going to reach all your goals. Actually, I think you're going to exceed. I know you're going to exceed it, and I'm going to be following you. You got one of the best. I got to get a shout out to Urshonda, man. You're in good hands. She's your manager, and she is very passionate about her job. Talk about somebody passionate. She handles it so well, you know, boss lady for sure. And so definitely,
absolutely.
yes, yes. So
Oh
no,
yeah,
okay, we might be having a little technical difficulty pulling that in, but
it ain't came
what?
yet.
Huh?
It ain't came
It
yet.
didn't come yet. It hasn't come yet, probably because it's international.
Wow.
If you want to give out a message,
Okay. Let me resend it.
okay.
I sent you a message too.
He
So
sent you a message. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
He got it. Okay. So, if you wanted to have a final word, anything that you want to tell your listeners or anyone, listening. What would you like to say?
Okay, I would like to thank each and everybody who is supporting me, especially Shanda Jacobs, No Static Radio, because they've been part of me since day one. They've been supporting me since day one. They've been, I mean, putting my songs on rotation. When Mr. Milligram was alive, and I want to thank all my fans, my followers, those who advise me, those who say prayers for me when they are saying theirs.
You gotta come on, Reese.
And also, I would like to um, thank Almighty God. Mhm. But all that I want to tell my fan is when you are saying a prayer, say one for the son. Your most humble guy, your number one international superstar. And also, I would like to use this medium to tell each and everybody that anytime I post something to show your support that you are my real fan, you need to share. Anything that I post on there, you need to share and ask your friends to share. So sharing it,
I say to say, sharing is caring.
yeah,
Sharing is
sharing is
caring,
caring.
spreading is love.
Now, you
Yeah,
know what?
that's about. It's not about you liking a post. It's about sharing. When the thing is posted over there and you share it, that means that you are a real fan. But when you like it, it's good to like it, but it's good to share so that other people who don't know about the son will also got to know him.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. I'm definitely gonna have you back on. Everybody go follow the sun. Follow the sun.
Mike, shake your mic.
Follow the sun and
Shake it.
check him out.
Shake the mic.
And definitely check out West Side Baby. Check out West Side Baby. It's gonna make you wanna go, you gonna listen, you're gonna be a vibe, and then you're gonna keep listening to him. Support and what he said is serious. All you have to do if you want to support anybody, any entrepreneur, anybody that's doing something, like, share. It's free, and we should have that energy amongst us anyway. I know it's Black History Month, but I say it's all year. I don't do that Black History Month because I'm about that all year. However, share, support, and don't forget that No Static Radio is the voice of the revolution. The reason why I'm a part of this team is because they are super supportive of the culture. We're super supportive of the community. We like the local artists that are up and coming, and they are so supportive. And people just like me. And my message this week is it is your responsibility to overcome. I don't give a gosh darn whose fault it is. It's not about what happened to you in life. The responsibility that you have is to overcome it. Find a way to be greater. Find a way to learn from the pain, gain from the pain, and grow. You have a purpose. You have a reason to be here. Live in your freaking purpose and take over the world because you all have greatness. Period. I got some fire stuff coming up, and don't try to be my friend later because I'm blowing up. No, I'm just kidding. You can still be my friend. I'm gonna still be your friend. I'm gonna still say, hey. I don't know if you're going to the beach though, because I'm going to the beach. I take my friends to the beach. Peace and love. Stay true to yourself. Love on one another. Like, share, and support. Peace and love, y'all. Stay safe. Real talk with Reese. See y'all next week. Let's get funky. Come on, baby, get you. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby, go. Come on, baby, get you. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby, go. I can promise you, wanna spend my life with you.